We send it down to Mandy Niad, who's with Drew Crawford.
Thanks, guys. Drew, what do you say about the pace and intensity that you saw from your Wildcats tonight?
It was good. We had a sense of urgency tonight. I think that was big for us. It was important. Coming off 3 tough losses, we had to come out with a sense of urgency tonight, and I think we did a good job of doing that.
Right. And those 3 tough losses, I know you're always a leader to this team, but how does it feel to lead the team to a win tonight?
Yeah, winning is the best feeling in the world. It's hard to do, but when you win, it's the best feeling. So that's something I'm trying to do, just bring energy and fight every night for my team.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Drew.
All right, thank you.
We'll see him again on Monday, but till then, it's back to Jim and Sammy.
Send it down to Mandy Niad, who's with Northwestern head coach Chris Collins.
Thanks, Coach. Certainly an aggressive and physical first half. What do you have to say to your squad about the hustle you saw?
Our guys are fighting. They're playing really hard. That's all I ask of them. Our defense has been great. We've held them to 12 points. We're rebounding well, and we're really talking on defense.
Scoreless behind the arc, though. What do you have to say about your offense for the second half?
Well, we have to keep driving. That's been good for us. And then when we do have open shots, we got to be ready to knock them down. That's a strength of ours usually. So when we have our open looks, we have to have the confidence to shoot them.
Yes, this certainly is a special game in family history for the Collins family. In the stands, we have Doug Collins, Chris's father, who happens to be, to this day, the all-time leading scorer for the Redbirds. I had a chance to catch up with Coach Collins at Big Ten Media Day, where he told me about their very different personalities, but how he learned the game from him. He said, quote, "I have to take what I've learned and be me. I try to take what he's taught me and put my own spin on things." So let's see what kind of spin we get today from him. Back to you guys. Welcome into the film room, brought to you by Letterman's Sports Grill and Gastropub. Here we are back in school. We got math class today. Give me some stats and analytics.
Okay, let's talk about some things that are halfway through the season. Let's go to our first graphic, and this is one.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Drew. Scoreless in the first. What was the biggest difference for you between the two halves?
I think the biggest difference was just energy, effort. I really let my team down in the first half. I wasn't playing the way I was capable of.
Thanks so much, Steve. I'm joined now by 16-year NFL vet, Ohio State wide receiver, and current college football analyst for ESPN, Joey Galloway. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm great. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll dive right into it. Obviously, J.T. Barrett is an impressive and veteran quarterback. What differences have you seen from him this season versus his first 2 years?
Well, it's his team.
While Charlotte maintains a perfect preseason record, Hornets head coach Steve Clifford is still unsure of what his starting lineup will look like come the season opener.
I think we're playing really well with each other, getting each other open, being really unselfish, and playing as a group. That's the best thing about this team this year.
There's no denying that Jeremy Lin and Kemba Walker are clicking on the court.
He's very unselfish, and he can score the basketball really well. So, that's fun.
And now the Hornets are off to the Midwest, where they will face the Pistons in the Palace at Auburn Hills. From Charlotte, I'm Mandy Niad.
My star of the week goes to Antoine White, who, according to Marcus Allen, was responsible for Penn State's rendition of the Mannequin Challenge, which is sweeping the nation. Props to everyone who participated, and to watch the version in full, check my Twitter. Steve, back to you.
All right, thank you, Mandy.
So much is at stake tonight. If State College wins this game, they will win the conference outright, which they haven't done since 2008. In 2009, they shared the title with none other than Central Dauphin. And Central Dauphin has won or shared the Mid-Penn Commonwealth every year since 2011. So we'll see which powerhouse program comes away with the victory. Joe, take it away.
Thank you very much, Mandy. And
the update desk and Mandy Niad. Mandy?
It's December, which means conference title games, and with the Big Ten championship game comes Big Ten rules. Only 70 players are allowed per sideline, which doesn't limit how many can travel, but does make it interesting for injuries and playing time decisions. So let's take a look at the Health South Injury Update Board. Saquon Barkley says he will play this weekend after a right foot injury against Michigan State. Coach relayed the message that he feels great, he looks great, so great news there.
Back with 8:15 to go as we send it down to Mandy Niad on the sideline.
Thanks so much. I'm here in the student section. It could be the most intense home field environment here, and there's a reason why. Whenever the cheerleaders come over, there's a special cheer. Welcome into the film room, brought to you by Letterman's Sports Grill and Gastropub.
Now, with Penn State definitely on the right track, what can the Purdue train do to derail this team into a trap game?
Hopefully they don't do anything to derail them into a trap game. Hopefully.
In the U.S. alone, 26 million golfers generated nearly $70 billion in revenue for 2011. That's more than baseball, basketball, football, and hockey revenues combined. So important to stay cool on hot days like today, so get creative, like this misting tent. Farmers aren't the only ones checking the daily weather forecast. Experts say the price of corn could be affected, including Chicago's craving for popcorn. Another issue activists are concerned about is retirement for seniors. They say large companies like GE are pushing to raise the retirement age from 67 to 70 years old.
You know, everybody needs to work together. This isn't anybody's river. It's everybody's river.
Chicago Harbor Safety Committee identifies waterway safety hazards, estimates risk, and works to reduce hazards moving forward. A soldier found guilty of the largest leak of classified information in Army history has been sentenced. Private First Class Bradley Manning will spend 35 years in prison. The Syrian government is flat out denying opposition claims that it unleashed chemical weapons outside the capital on Wednesday. An opposition group says more than 1,300 people are dead from poisonous gas attacks in rebel strongholds near Damascus. Today, Dzhokhar Tsarnaev makes his first public appearance since being arrested April 19th in connection with the Boston Marathon bombings. Stay tuned to find out exactly what happened inside the courtroom. What did Governor Quinn do today regarding our state's $100 billion pension crisis? Tune in after the break. And the latest development on the student loan bill from Senate today. Find out why students won't be happy when returning to campus next month. Good afternoon. I'm Mandy Niad with today's top news. An anticipated arrest for obstruction of justice has turned out to be something much worse. Aaron Hernandez faces murder charges in connection with the death of 27-year-old Odin Lloyd this morning. Hernandez was led away from his home in handcuffs. Within 2 hours, the New England Patriots dropped him from their roster. Lloyd's body was found more than a week ago after neighborhood surveillance footage showed Hernandez with Lloyd just hours before he was killed. The now former football player has pleaded not guilty.
Technology a certain way for yourself, but when you're at work, it's a different environment.
Right, and technology has also changed the job application process. I mean, I know I used to go into interviews and try to get face-to-face with people, and nowadays it's just apply online, and there I am, just another link.
Right.
How do we differentiate ourselves, and is there a way to avoid just being lost in the shuffle of the online application?
Right.